Hi everyone, welcome back to Cowboy Headquarters. This is the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel, and today I am very happy to say I have got my hands on a set of the new RvB Black Edition SP, the 80% tungsten versions. Now I have to thank Target for kindly sending me these out to review on their behalf. As they know, I'm a big RvB fan. My first ever set of RvB darts was the original RvB Black Edition 80% tungsten darts. So I'll be having a look at these, doing the usual, putting them on the scales, checking the sizes, having a throw at the board, but I'll also be putting them next to the original set of the Black Editions to see how much of a difference there is in them. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's crack on. Before I open up the box and examine the darts and let you see them, I'm going to give you a little bit of information that I've been provided by Target Darts. So thanks Targets for sending me these bits of information. The RvB Black SP, designed in collaboration with RvB, these 80% tungsten darts feature the perfect balance and profile to suit all throws. Each barrel features a radial grooved profile with a prominent grip at the rear. The front of the barrel then incorporates a combination of knurled grooves and grooved rings, which provides a perfect grip profile for Raymond van Barneveld. The 80% barrel is then coated in a black PVD performance coating, remachined to highlight the rear grooves, and then finally 2 orange colour bands are added to enhance the barrel further. The range is completed with Target Pro grips, signature RvB flights and Target SP points. The point length supplied is 26mm, point type is a Swiss point, barrel length is a 53mm, barrel diameter is 7.3mm, grip style is radial grooves, and the finish is dual coated. So I will put that information on the screen at the end of the video for you to either screenshot, pause, have a read it. It will be there at the end of the video. So I'm going to let you see the box, open up the box, take the dart out, and then I'm going to compare it with the original RvB Black Edition darts, the 80% tungsten. The difference straight away is the old ones are just a standard point, these are the Swiss points. So looking at the front of the box, you've got a nice 5 there, signifying the 5 World Championships, 25 gram. Steel tips, 80% tungsten. I believe these also come in 21 grams, 23 grams and 25 gram steel tips and 18 gram soft tip. So there's a choice out there for everybody. The Swiss Point logo, Target logo, RvB's initials, a nice picture in a dart and Mr. Sinister himself, Raymond van Barneveld. And if you look at in behind, the death stare. So there you go, that's the box. On the side, RvB Black, Target logo. As you know, I like this because if people are stacking them on shelves, sitting like that, they can put it in, they know what dart it is if they're collectors. So let's get these opened up. So I tend to open boxes at the bottom unless I've got a wee pull tab. And as these are the 80% darts, they won't be coming in the foam insert. That's reserved for the higher tungsten range. So there you go. Inside the little foam insert, you've got the 3 flights, the Swiss point tool, point protector, the 3 barrels, already made up with the Pro Grip shafts. So just flip these up to get them out. And already I'm liking the design of them. Oh, underneath you get a little wallet. There you go. A little bit of retro. Inside the wallet is your guarantee tells you it's going to be within 0.05 of a gram. They're going to try, because it's the 80% tungsten, they're not giving the weight on here, but they will try their hardest to get it to within 0.05, which, as you know, if you've watched my videos before, I will check that and I will make sure the weight is correct. So, take the flags out. And as you know also, I'm not keen on these packages. I don't like them. I just think they're cheap. Throw away. I'd like Target to possibly change their ways and go to the foam packaging. I think that's a beautiful dart. I just don't like that wee little bit of foam packaging. It's just retro. So, take the one barrel out. Take a flight. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause this video and put the flight on because I'm rubbish. There we go. Flight on. Move them out of the road. Right, so as I was saying, that's the new Black Edition SP, 80%. And this is the old Black Edition SP. So as you can see, lengthwise they're fairly similar. On the back of this barrel you've got a little fine groove. Move it out of the road at the moment just so you can see this. You've got a little, I would say it's really a very, I would say it's actually quite smooth there, but you've got a good groove here. Whereas on the old ones, you've got the groove all the way up to the back. So I only wanted to let you see that I've still got these. I must have had these, oh, at least 10 years, maybe 8 to 10 years, I don't know, I couldn't tell you for certain, but I've had them a long time and they're still in great condition and I still like using them. So put that away, don't need to see them anymore. This is what we're here to see. And straight away, that is very similar to the look of the RvB 95 Echoes. If you hold on a minute, I'll go and get the 95 Echoes and I'll see how close it is to them. So I got the 95 Echo here. As you can see, the knurled groove grip is just very similar. You've got a similar grip at the rear, but the front section is totally different. The grip level has moved slightly back. You've got a little bit of the groove in there and in the knurled section. So you can see how it has been designed for Raymond. He's changed a couple of things on it. He's got something to my focus. Anyway, he's got some good grip and he's just changed certain points of where the grip is. So let's get some measurements taken. Firstly, we'll get the diameter. Check that's at 0. No, look, I've still not got a new battery. Too busy with work. 7.4 millimeters. I'm going to measure this smooth bit because it should be a bit under. 7.3, yes. So 7.4. The rear, where it starts with the grooves, is 7.25, and that'll taper to 6 millimeters to meet the stem. 5.9. So the overall length of the barrel, I'm sure it said it was meant to be 53. 53.02, brilliant, spot on. The point, it's a 26mm point, so what's the distance from the barrel? It is 26mm bang on. So for an 80% tungsten dart so far, the quality is very nice. You've got the thread there. I like seeing the inside of the thread, seeing how well it's been machined. Attention to detail. Flat bottom, nice. For people who want to know where the taper starts, I'm going to say it'll be about 20mm. 24mm from the front, and the taper is 28mm. because remember you've got that 1mm groove in here to take it to the 53. So that's us measured it. All that's left now is to weigh them and see what the weight's like. So got the scales here, turn them on. Let's see if it goes to 0. So the first one, now remember these are 25 gram darts. 25.05. 25.03. 25.00. So all in, they're 0.05 a difference, which is bang on what the tolerance says. So there's nothing wrong with the darts. But what you do with a tolerance is, you will take the middle dart, 25.02, press the tear button, and check the rest of them to that, 0 and 0. All good. So guys, let's build these back up. Get over to the board, give them a throw and see how we go on. But what I've not mentioned, which I should have mentioned earlier, the price of these darts. Now you may think that because they're a signature dart they're going to be quite high in price, but bearing in mind they're 80% tungsten, they are retailing at £48.95. And during the launch there's another 3 sets of darts I believe getting launched, which I will try and get my hands on so I can review them for you. But if you watch a Target review, Target launch, I've only got the RvB Echo, the RvB SP Black editions at the moment. If you want me to review another set of them, just leave a comment and tell me which set you want me to review. I'll buy them, I'll review them, stick a review on so you know what they're like before you buy them, if that's what you want to do. So let's get them over to the board, give them a quick throw. So we've got the RvB set up. The short stems might not work for me. We'll just have to see how they go into the board, but I'm not normally good with short stems. Well done, okay there. I'm actually gripping them further back than normal. I'm kind of gripping them in the middle of the barrel. As you can see, they're flying great at the moment. I'm going to change my grip to the front to the way I normally grip them and see how they fly, but I think with the short stem they're just going to knock them out of my hand very good. No, they're twirling in the air. I'm just not going the way I want them to go, so I'll change back to the middle grip. Definitely flying better in the middle grip. So I'll continue throwing at the 20s for a couple, then I'll go to the 19s, then I'll go to the bullseye and I'll put some music on for these. changed my stems and my flights to what I use on the RvB 95 Echoes. I'm going to have just 9 darts out of 20 just to see if they suit better. I think you can see they definitely go better. It's just every single person prefers a different setup. Oh, 45. I'll have one more throw and then we'll do a recap. Oh, wild. 45 again. So let's get a quick recap and rate the darts. Well, that was my review for the Target new launch RvB Black Edition SP 80% tungsten darts. Now, I'm not somebody that will go out to a shop and just say, oh, they're 80% tungsten, I'm not buying them, I want 90%, because me being sometimes 50, sometimes less than 50 average dart player, the tungsten content doesn't really matter, it's how it feels in your hand and the balance of it, and this has got a good balance. It's a front weighted dart, but it's not as much front weighted as I expected it to be. As you see in the throwing section, me holding it in the middle, I was getting good results with the short stems. Then I went back to my normal way I hold it. I put the intermediate stems in it with the number 2 flights, and I was getting quite good results with it. So, grip rating. On the front, because you've got that cone nose that has got no grip on it whatsoever, you can still catch a bit of the knurl. I'm giving it a 2.5 just because of the knurl. The knurl section that is really good. Mid grippers, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the knurl and you've got the ring grooves, the radial grooves just going right up to the rear. So you get a 3, and the rear grippers you're also getting 3 because you've got the radial grooves as well. So overall it's a good grip dart, it's not an aggressive dart, it's got the grip, it's coming out my hand very, very nice. Value for money, I'm going to give this a value for money. It's £48.95. Now aesthetically it's really nice, it's a cracking looking dart. My only letdown is the packaging, and I asked Target about the packaging and they told me that's the way the the 80% tungsten darts come. They come with a little wallet instead of the foam packaging. That's fair enough. That's how they do their 80% darts. I prefer the foam insert. I think the foam insert is really, really nice. It's just the way they package them. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10 for value for money. At £48.95, it's a very good buy. I would have gave it maybe 9 out of 10 if I had the foam packaging, just because that's me, it's my review, I'm being honest. I'm not going to say, oh, I like that packaging, because I do not like it. I think it's just cheap and nasty. But the darts that's inside it are fantastic. Overall rating, based on my RvB 95 Echoes, these are coming in at a very good 8.5. They're a great dart. They're 1 star changed my flights and my stems, I liked them, but I'm an RvB fan. I do like the way his darts are. I like the shape of them, I like the knurl. They just suit me, and I would recommend these. At £48.95, it's a no-brainer. It's a good dart to buy. You can change the spiral point, the Swiss point, just take it out, both, pick whatever length you want in, whatever colour you want in, whatever grip you want in it, and get fire points, storm points, nano points. Just change it whatever you want. Just get the setup you want. If you were going to purchase these, please let me know how you got on with them in the comments. because I do like to know how other people go on with the darts and how they go for them, whether you be a mid gripper or a rear gripper. But that's my review. Would I go out to the shop and buy a set of these? Yes, definitely. I've done reviews recently that I wouldn't buy the darts, but they get marked accordingly. If I'm marking a dart anywhere up from 6.5, 7 upwards, I'm going to buy it. It's a good dart. If it's below 5, I'm not going to buy it. Just simple as that. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm really grateful for your support, for watching my videos. But I do need you to go out there and just enjoy your darts. Just have fun. That's what it's all about. It's about having fun. It's no too serious. It's no the end of the world if you get beaten a game. Just have fun. Keep throwing your darts. Keep watching the videos. Hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.